But anyways, we're gonna get into Loop Hero because I was gonna do this at 11 and it's now 12:30, so we got talking about a few things. There's nothing wrong with that though. But we're gonna start. Oh, we can continue Loop Hero from our. We can continue Loop Hero, but you know what? I don't think I'm going to. Maybe select save flat. Oh yeah, look at that. We're gonna take it from the top. I think that's probably a good idea because this is. Yeah. Okay. If we get rollback in BlazBlue Central Fiction, I want to get it and play more. Yeah, definitely. The time like an hour after the initially planned, exactly. Right on time, baby. So we're gonna start. We're gonna start a new game. So, the stars in the sky are going out one by one, but no one notices it. No one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there's still hope. I need to make it before it's too late. Oops. Sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed, even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there is absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memories. That makes sense. Yeah, I guess I'll take my head pat right now. Yeah. Thank you, Shovel Baron. Yeah. I enjoy receiving my news from a cat girl. Maybe we do need a newscaster like thing. I could do gaming news. I mean, I usually do it during just chatting, but oftentimes there's not a whole lot to talk about. Alright, so we're digging into Loop Hero. Is that Sans Undertale? It might have been. We have to keep playing and find out. I'm like, Sans Undertale, what did you do? Also, I just want to say like the pixel artwork and everything in this game is really nice. I've just found out earlier today it's actually the same artists that worked on oh shoot, what is it called? Worked on Katana Zero. So I think that's an interesting thing. Where am I? I can't see anything except this path. My head is killing me. I remember only a skeleton with a staff in the sky. This darkness was coming from him. Did he destroy everything around here? Just standing here won't do me any good, I guess. Alright. To change between adventure, travel through the map, and planning stop modes, press the switch, or click the spacebar. Continue your journey. So I do remember a little bit of this. Hope I'll be able to find some shelter before nightfall, if such a thing as night still exists without a sky, of course. Pay attention to the day progress bar at the top of the screen. New enemies usually appear at the end of the day. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. Space, of course, there we go. A living ball of slime, quite a nuisance. They digest anything they can. Hey, I remember this creature. Maybe I just need to freshen up my memory and everything will go back to normal. Traveling, fighting, and most other actions are done automatically. The player can't affect them directly. Press anywhere to continue. Yeah. Oh. Smash slime. Yeah, what a terrible night to have a curse, exactly. It's hard to fight with your bare hands. I think there's a weapon in the remains of this thing that's not fully digested. Okay, equip our weapon. I think I remember that there was a grove nearby. Are these even my memories, or do they belong to that slime? You can use cards that are left after defeating enemies to add various new objects to the map. That's what the planning mode's for. Drag a suitable card. There we go. Now continue your journey. So we played a demo of this about a month ago. I do remember a little bit, but not a lot about it. So, but it's something that I felt like starting from the beginning probably is ideal in this situation. Forest Rat Wolf. I was right. Some emotional stress, a few colorful images, and a bit of adrenaline. and everything will be forgotten like a bad dream, or remembered as a bad damn. It's good that nobody's listening. You can get new items and cards during battle, as you've probably already noticed. Some items have unique abilities, as do most of the cards. By hovering over the item, you can inspect its properties. Yeah. So. And we'll put a forest out here, I guess. And there we go. Great, so there was a mountain over there, and here's a forest, and the world's just like new. The branches and the stones in my backpack are a sure sign of that. Some of your actions will yield resources that you will need later on, but not right now. But that shouldn't stop you from looking at them right now. Continue your journey by changing game mode and hitting space or switch. Does Code have a News Pro model outfit? I do have at least 2 professional outfits that I could wear. I have like my teacher outfit, which is kind of like a newscaster. That'd probably work. Why is it a terrible night to have a curse? Or why is yeah, it's pretty, it's kind of grim, isn't it? Let me see here. Just one sec. Sorry. Leap Motion was like, hey, clean the screen. I'm like, you're not even turned on right now. I give you much more professional outfit that'd be good for newscaster. That's true. I could maybe can use it for that. My video editing software has a news headline option. Oh, that's very good. I could probably find like a transparent thing and make use of that. I mean, is that something people want? Do people want me giving them their game news? I think it's time to get some rest. The game itself is a journey on a looped path. Only you will decide when it's time to head to return. Time for the hero to return to camp. Either you or the fangs and the claws of your enemies. Either you or the fangs and the claws of your enemies, of course. You can retreat almost any time, but special animation will let you know when it's safer to do so. Retreat to the camp by pressing the button. The thought of leaving the battlefield and going back to your cozy camp passes through your mind. What a timely idea. Camp is just around the corner. Retreat, you keep all your resources. Yes. Alright. Are any other VTubers doing gaming news? Quick, you need to corner the market. Maybe. Oh gosh, I have to corner the market. I have to become a newscaster. Which is like a full circle to what I used to do. So, here we are. It's cold and dark here. A small fire can solve both these problems. Nice place to set up camp. This is when all resources you've gathered will come in handy. Who would have thought? You have just enough wood and stones to make a campfire. What a nice coincidence. Build a campfire using the build function while in the camp. Okay, so we're gonna build a campfire. We're just gonna put it right here. Congratulations, you've beaten this annoying tutorial. You can now start your first expedition, or not. Do as you wish. This game ain't no cop. Musecaster. Oh my god, that's actually really good. Oh my god. I'm just like, damn, I might have to do this. It's unfortunate, usually there's not news every single day, so I don't know what I would do about that. I'm just like, damn, I have to fucking invent tabloids. Game confirms. Not your parents, yes. Bye, Daily. Maybe. Well, I can see what I can do. Hey, Kirker, how you doing? Could you do a weekly wrap-up or something? You know what, I could probably do that. That seems manageable. I mean, I usually do kind of gloss over the news and give my opinions and shit on stuff on Twitter, but I could probably do like that as a thing on my stream too. I mean, I usually do it in just chatting a little bit anyways, but yeah. Yeah, try one out and see how it goes. Alright, I'll consider that. I'll consider that. Congratulations, you beat the tutorial. Alright, now onto the real path. This path, everything is wrong, but I remember it looks like a completely different place and it's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? like I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world, I am the worst savior of all. Let's do it. Do well, but 9%, 99%. I'm 99 sure in a mood swing state again. Oh gosh, well take it easy, all right? Okay, we got a ring, and we have a little meadow, covered in thick carpet. Hey Rico Mori, how you doing? Raid. How you doing? What you up to? Earth covered with a thick carpet of grass. Nothing really interesting unless you're a cow, of course. Okay. Heals 2 HP at the start of each day. So it's just like a general thing. General benefit. Hey Rico Mori, what were you up to? What were you streaming? Got some rocks. Another meadow. 2% for every adjacent rock or mountain. So if we put all our rocks together, we get like more, I guess. If you put your rocks together, you'll get mountains and add. Oh, okay. Like in groups of like 4? Question mark? Okay, so let's try and put like the rocks together and see if that happens. But yeah, thank you for the raid, Rico Mori. How you doing? How's things going? 3x3 shape. Okay. Oh, we got an axe here. We don't even have a weapon, so we're definitely using it. There we go. We gotta get equipped. Ooh. Oh, we got a whole mountain. For rock or mountain. Okay. What do groves do? Spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. The wolf can be moved to adjacent tile. Okay, well, we will put it like right here. You put your rocks together, you can also obtain small boulder the size of a large boulder. Very good, very good. I look forward to that small boulder the size of a large boulder. Okay, it didn't become a mountain, but okay, another grove. This is like for another rat wolf, I guess. I maybe don't I maybe don't want to put them right together, but yeah. Okay, get some items. So we're into loop hero. We're doing it. Ooh, road lantern decreases the maximum number of monsters on adjacent tiles. So we want it like someplace like this. Although you kind of want monsters, don't you? That seems like kind of the whole point, yeah. Like, we'll see what happens if we put like that there. I love the person who wrote the tweet had to come forth on their personal account and explain what was meant. Yeah. Yeah. We need a measure emote. Oh, we have a bunch of stuff I should be equipping. Maximum HP. Defense 3. It's equal, but that one's kind of a cooler shield. 4 to 6. You know what? I'll stick with the axe just because of legendary axe in the chat. I normally would go with the sword, but I will not right now. Just because I know axe would appreciate it wherever they are. Treasure, huh? What's this one? Gives a random resource. Placing anything on adjacent tiles cannot be built adjacent to anything. Okay, so you have to put it like, we want to put it someplace where we can put stuff around it. And then we want to put like a mountain against it, I guess. There we go. Axes are pretty cool. Usually not my preferred weapon, but like they're a-okay. Yeah, ear wiggles. But anyways, I'm glad y'all like my news coverage. That's nice to hear. And my strong opinions about what the hell they should do with Street Fighter 6 and Mario Kart. Which I don't even think is like that crazy. I think it's crazy that they haven't done it yet. Head pat. Zaku's have axes, and Zaku's are the best mobile suits, therefore. I guess that's fair. The hand is a little high. There, better. Yep. We were like, we did a little bit of Smash Brothers, and then I talked about everything for about an hour and a half, and now we're playing Loop Hero. Thank you, Hana. All right. Okay, Spider Cocoon, a silky bastion of 8-legged hunters. I actually thought it said silky bastard, and I'm like, yep, that's spiders. Hey, Hop and Flop. Maybe I'll catch the VOD. Gotcha. Yeah, no, the VOD will be like available after the stream. I'm gonna put it like right here, just because I'm afraid of spiders, and I feel like having a road lantern next to it decreases the maximum number of monsters on adjacent tile. The effects of lanterns can stack. Like, I don't know if this is something I really want. Maybe I want it like someplace like this, where like, I'm trying to, you know, it's gonna be dicier getting back to the camp at the end of a bunch of fights, right? So until the incident, all I have to say is when I get into proper shape, I'm gonna cosplay Angie. Do it. Cosplay Angie. So you can then be the one Angie cosplayer. That's not true. There is actually another Angie cosplayer that kicks around. They actually, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they were with the Biken cosplayer that designed Biken's outfit in Xrd, which was like, they're amazing. I don't know how to put rocks. How do you drop rocks? Like, I want to make a small boulder the size of a large boulder. I don't seem to be getting any benefit. I don't seem to be getting any benefit from making shapes. It's not working out for me. Cemetery. Spawn skeletons every 3 days. I'd be stupid not to have a cemetery that's spawning skeletons every 3 days. 3x3 rocks. Oh! 3x3! I thought you just meant 3 in a row. And I was like, oh, okay. Damn, that's a lot of rocks. Jesus. I don't know if I want these road lanterns. Oh, I'm taking some damage here. Oh my god, I need to be equipping this. I'm like... Okay, do the fight. There we go. Okay, I need to equip some stuff here. So the one I have has counter plus 10. I feel like this is a better option. I'm gonna put another mountain like right here, I guess. We'll put it like right here. Do I get extra resources if I put things up that way? Wait, what's a beacon do? 40% movement speed within its range, 20% attack speed for all units. That sounds really good. I need vampirism, because eventually more and more monsters will start building up and can be really tough. I see. Yeah, I definitely need some, like, something to recover some health. Oh gosh, Vampire Mansion. I'd be a fool not to have a Vampire Mansion on this map. Put that there. You know what? Let's put a meadow here. See if we... Oh, meadows give a lot of resources. Oh my gosh. Let me catch up here with the chat a little bit. This is a nice game. I like the pacing of it so far, which apparently is going to become very intense very quickly. Probably because eventually... what would a Musecaster code look like? Would she be sharp or would she be cool? Ah, Probably not unlike the teacher, but with more professionalism. Oh, if you're not careful, you'll end up a crow sandwich. Don't become a crow sandwich. Maybe the vampires will be hot. Yeah, they'll be hot and they'll take me into their mansion. It'll only be a good time. It's a lot of rats. I really got to make it back to camp on this one. I'm not like taking a lot of damage, but it's still scary. A little bit less defense, but damage to all. So I'm gonna take that. Or sword, better sword. Okay. Yeah, frazzle code and our teacher code that gives people the feels. I don't know what that's about. Stop. Where did these goblins come from? I don't remember remembering you. We remember ourselves. Now give us all you've got. So I have no idea what's going on, right? Why don't you help me restore order in this world first, and then you can do anything you want. Goblins must rob. No other order in the world. Fair enough. Guess I don't have any valid objection here. Oh wait, I do have one. How about knife? This is dangerous. This is very dangerous. And we're gonna win this. We're gonna win this, but still. Oh, fancy sword. It's strange how these creatures appeared here on their own. Maybe it means everything is actually not so bad and that the world is trying to restore itself. Or that even the apocalypse isn't enough to get rid of some pests. Regen per second, we need that. So it's a slightly weaker sword, but at least we'll get some regen. Back off, human. Oh god, I'm getting all the events now. Yeah, knife them. By the way, if you all think RE1 voice acting, y'all need to experience House of the Dead voice. Oh god, House of the Dead. Yes. It's like House of the Dead voice acting. Yes. It is a treat. It is literally a treat. Back off, human. A vampire, where are your lands? If your farmers need help, I would be glad to offer it. No more lands, no more flock, only hundreds of years of emptiness. And hundreds of years of hunger. Well, save yourself while you still can. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep my head straight. What hundreds of years are you talking about? Your mind is easy to trick, but you can't trick my hunger. It demands its share. Every sip, every drop of blood will go to sate it. I'm too weak, but you can help me, and I will set this crumbling world right. Right, I'm doing this not just for myself, but for everyone, in the name of good. So be grateful for my hard work, and just let me bleed you dry. Oh god, nope. This is sketchy. Okay. Oh my gosh, at least we're doing like really big damage, so that's helpful. Vampires often owned our lands. They kept the peace and helped our settlements to prosper. But this won't do it all. Now they are just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently, the blood of other creatures can't sustain them. Dialogue is different here from the demo. Yeah, it is a little bit different. I noticed that. People will die when they're killed. Yes. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures that stand near him are imbued with the power to devour someone else's life. Let's see. Nah, we need the regen. Let's put some meadows down. We almost have a full circle of meadows. I'm eager to see them. I'm gonna put another road lantern down because I'm a little bit like... I'm just like... This is... I'm starting to feel it now. Hey, that's interesting. It lit up. I'm starting to feel it where it's like I need regen. I had really good regen in the demo, but I don't have it so much here. So I'm just like, hey, it's a little bit dicier if I want to survive. Another vampire mansion. I mean, 2 vampire mansions are better than 1, right? Okay. Oh, another ring. Damage to all. Yeah, I mean, counter is really good, but it's definitely a better ring. Oblivion. Erasing any established tiles, erases monsters from the road. A bit of the Lich's magic causes anything to be totally forgotten. Hey, good. You don't have to put down every card you come across right away. No, we need them. It's important. Spawn a skeleton every 3 days. I need a skeleton every 3 days, White, and if I spawn it now, I'll have more skeletons for the future. We got a spear. This is the only thing giving us regen right now, which we desperately need, so... yeah, I probably should not be putting down so many vampire mansions. You're probably right. There's probably something to it, I guess. Why do you need skeletons? To get resources, to build things. Every turn from being pulled away. You look like you need more regen. I do need more regen. You're right. You're right, Heavy. Meadow. And it's the 4th. We've made a 3x3 square of meadows, which gave us nothing, apparently. But that's okay. Beacon. 40% movement speed attack. 20%. I mean, it seems like a good thing to put right in the middle. Oh, another treasury. Those are good. We need it. Okay, health is up. Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, we might need to take a break here and go back to camp. This is looking really, really dire. More defense. Oh god. Yeah, this is not good. We need to run. We need to run. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. No, we'll live. We're in planning phase. Oh, I got rock. I got another beacon, technically. Don't like beacons. Okay. We get some. Yeah, this is really sketchy. We gotta get out of here. You'll keep 60% of resources found. The thought of leaving the battlefield and going back to your cozy camp is passed through your mind. I'm actually gonna say it's worth the 60% resources because I'm in rough shape. I'm not gonna live if I stick around. So I can't believe it. Hey everybody, the boy has managed to return. I had no idea what I had no idea what this character, so. Oh, hello. Survivors, does this mean I'm not alone? I was kind of hoping that they would be gendered at all. I just thought that would be kind of a nice touch. Survivors, does that mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is this still a place without darkness? Yeah, see, I thought that would be kind of a nice touch because it, a place without darkness. Is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from, or we can't remember. These people you see are only a small part of what's left of the group, I think. Yeah. I have some streaming existential crisis right now. Doing nothing for a lot of time, then hyper-focusing in a game, repeat. That's how I've always dealt with games, but being like this doesn't seem consistent for streaming, so I'm unsure of what to do with my streams. I'm not sure I follow if there's a question or I mean, there's a lot of streamers that do hyper focus on the game, and when there's downtime from that focus, that's when they just chat and hang out. But they do often, for example, speedrunners are often very focused on what they're doing at a given moment. So there's nothing wrong with that. And if you I will say, if you do feel the the early signs of burnout, definitely take a break. Burnout is always a sign that you need to assess what you're doing, because the pacing might not be what you need at that given moment. You know what I mean? Super on fire. Oh gosh. We don't know where we came from, or we can't remember. These people you see are only a small part of what's left of the group, I think. You're not sure. We're We're not sure. We reached that conclusion because of the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. With each day, new signs of presence of people that, as far as everyone here knows, have never ever been with us. It's like we forgot them. You forgot? Exactly. It's like the people disappear every day, and we instantly forget that they even exist, almost as if we forgot the place we came from, and our families, and maybe even ourselves. My name is Yoda. That's the part I still remember. Nobody else's memory is in much better shape. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. But wait, you said that I'd managed to return. That means you remembered I was here. Yes, that's why it was important to us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't wander around in the emptiness anymore. There's a campfire and a few sleeping bags here. Real luxury in those dark times. What do you say? Of course, I'd be very grateful if we could team up. I want to restore everything. I've begun to remember the world as it was before, but there's no point to it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remember the world? I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted, but we'd be glad to help if you could help us, and we'd be glad to help you. Just don't ask us to go with you. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us, leaving the group is too dangerous. I will ask no such thing of you. For now, I just want to have a place to return to. A place where I can hear other people's voices. Oh, you weren't joking about helping you. I hear a few things that survive the cataclysm that don't vanish. Can't be forgotten. Take them. You might need them. Okay, so we got a few resources. Let me catch up with the chat here a little bit. I don't think I am, specifically since I haven't done anything for weeks now. You can actually burn out on, like, essentially nothing, you know what I mean? Like, if the amount of work you're doing, or whatever you're, like, focused on isn't, like, indicative of, like, how much you're doing is not indicative of how quickly you'll burn out, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You can burn out very quickly on something that's like not necessarily like a really like different amounts of stress, different amounts of things can cause burnout at different rates, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't think I am, specifically since I haven't done anything for weeks now. Sometimes I don't even talk about the game I'm playing at the time. I just talk about what's going on in my head. There's nothing wrong with that. That's actually super fine too. And I mean, like, there's lots of times when I used to, you know, when I was streaming to a smaller group, I would just like soapbox about my day, and I was just like, I'd just talk about it. I know it wasn't really super interesting probably, but it's like, sometimes I don't even talk about the game. Well, not burnout because of streams at least. I'm the type of person that don't play anything for months, and then the energy comes and I play a JRPG 12 hours a day until I finish it. Gotcha. So, like, just the pacing of things, yeah? This game looks cozy. It's interesting. Welcome to the chat. 4x1 Mon? Yeah? Do you like falupa? Yeah? Like, the bread? Question mark? Yeah. I'm burned out. Probably not interested as the actual legit cackerel. Wait, what? I'm burned out of my life then. I mean, like, streaming can be a good way to, like, vent, like, your life. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, for me, like, not that I've had any particularly stressful days lately, but, like, honestly, like, popping on stream and just, like, getting to chill out with y'all, like, that honestly, like, it doesn't build any stress for me because this is like how I vent stress. But it's one of those things that's like, you know, life stuff happens, and I mean, like, for example, back when I was working and streaming at the same time, like, my work day would give me a lot of stress, but like streaming would like negate a lot of that stress. So I tend to stress just trying to stay on the schedule. I will say, Heavy, like, schedule yourself in a way that like, you know, are they asking if I like hard drugs? Is that what they're asking? You know, yeah, because I don't know what they're saying. Yeah, I tend to stress just trying to stay on schedule. My recommendation heavy is find a schedule, like, even if it's not like the most ideal schedule for like even if it's not the most like ideal schedule as like trying, primetime streamer schedule, you know what I mean? Even if it's not that, like if it's a schedule that like works for you best, like do that. Weekends are good, but prepping for the weekend is mind crushing. Gotcha. That's a big one. I think that goes into just like pacing yourself for it, and maybe not to overdo it, because like I mean, I'll prep for the streams usually, like, I mean, a lot of the work I do for the streams now is just like either, as I call it, streamer homework, where I'm either just like doing boring stuff in games that isn't going to be on stream, or doing things that, just general things, like for example, like loading in Loop Hero, which I forgot to do and I did on stream. But I'm trying to actually sleep, but my sleep is erratic. Gotcha. My advice is just pace it based on sort of how you feel. Like for me, like I don't set hard times for my stream for the most part. I just say, like right now, I'm just saying that, pardon me, when I stream, I basically say I stream 8:30 Atlantic Standard Time onward. I will stream at some point after that time. I don't set a hard time for when I'm gonna start, because sometimes it varies. Sometimes like at 8:30 I'm not ready yet, and I'm just like, I need more prep time, so I'm just like, I'll give myself till 9 or 9:30. And like today, for example, 8:30 rolled around, I was starving, so I actually cooked myself a meal, ate my meal. It was about 9:10 I think when I finished, so I started the stream a little bit after that. So like sometimes it's about like finding a pacing that like works for you. For me, myself, I find setting hard times for starting streams, I find that really stressful for me, because I feel like then I have to like meet that time, and if I don't meet the time, I let everybody down. So for me, like setting a soft time works better. I'm trying to take the stream serious just because I have nothing else to focus on. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Pace yourself, because like it's one of those things that's sort of like what I was saying today. I was coincidentally I was doing my taxes earlier today, because I'm a Twitch streamer, so I have to do taxes, and I'm like I did good this year. I did really good. Like I did really good this stream, and then I actually saw how much I made from the stream. I'm like, this would almost pay like maybe two months rent. And I'm like, okay, maybe I didn't do that good, but I feel accomplished. But it's something that, like, I guess why I'm saying this is that, like, pace yourself against, like, the sort of the turnaround of it, I guess. Like, if you're not making like big money from it, don't stress if you're like a little bit late, or maybe you just don't feel like streaming that day. That's like the luxury you can take, right? I've got a 5-minute start soon timer, and I just let it run until I'm actually ready. Yeah, no, exactly Rigamori. Like that's super legit. I used to stream every other day, but I cut down to 3 days a week, partially because my job, but also because I'm not mentally able to handle that much streaming at this point in my life. That's super legit. And see, that's the thing. That's what I'm totally talking about, is like pacing yourself to what works for you. If you're not like, I mean, like I'm kind of a oddity because I'm an everyday streamer, but like that's not gonna work for everybody. For a lot of people, 3 days a week is like more than enough, and it's a lot. Like generally that's like the upper end of most streamers, right? It's still kind of primitive, an Xbox and a phone, Then I'm wondering if I'm trampling someone else's time slot. No, don't think about that, because like the thing is people stream when they're streaming. People stream when they need to, and you can't like bend your life around everyone else's like schedules. So don't get caught up in that. Like that is stepping into a bear trap, trying to like weave your stream into other people's like time slots, or around other people's time slots. 3 to 4 is my limit, but I have something that is really gonna draw people in. Oh, hey, very good. I don't have starting screens, no layout, no ending screens. I will say starting screens also very good, because it can give you time to just like breathe before you start streaming. I added my starting stream layout thing. Honestly, it made a huge difference for me. I have a lot less stress starting the stream, and you know, a few people might show up, and it makes it easier just to jump right into having a conversation with people. I just buy some over the counter. 1 to 2 milligrams is enough for me to start winding down. Gotcha. If you're having trouble sleeping, my personal route is take melatonin, do push-ups, drink a cup of water, lay down, read a book. Yeah, that's also legit. Yeah, those are all. That's actually a really good crow. That's really good. I'm glad you found a system that works for you. I mean, like, for me, I pick up a book, I flip one page, I'm out. Like, I'm unconscious and I might not wake up for 12 hours. So, I mean, like, books are especially good at putting people to sleep. I know that from personal experience. Build. So we have some resources. We could build a field kitchen. So let's put a field kitchen down. Oh my goodness. I made this joke probably last time, but it's Loop Hero keyed. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. Yep, it's definitely Loop Hero keyed. What, you're waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, and some ham. Nothing special. Everything is very simple. But give me a few minutes and everyone in this camp will be running to my table following the tasty smell of a good stew. It's 100% keyed. Alright. Let me see. I'm unable to sleep in silence. So streamers and like are one responsible for calming my mind. Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. I've actually, even though I can sleep very easily with silence, I've noticed that I put on like just some like relaxing music sometimes on my phone and just like let that run. I very rarely make it to the end of the first song, so it's something that like I find that can be helpful too. Yeah, melatonin, marijuana, and just very wish-fulfilling ASMR. There you go. Everybody has their technique, and sometimes it's about finding what kind of sleeping strategies work for you, I guess. So this is our game file so far. I think we're ready to go back out into the world. I guess this is save file? Oh, this is the cards. This is our deck. We haven't got the Blood Grove yet. What is this? 12. Confirm. 1. Everything looks good. So I guess we're just gonna start. Okay, and we start at the very beginning every time, so. Okay, so we don't have to play our cards right away. We can just chill out. Some tips include doing meditation. Yes, meditation. If I'm like sitting there trying to meditate, I go right out, fall right over, bang my head. That's why I don't meditate anymore. Relaxation exercises. If you're not sleeping, get up and walk around the house for a bit. Yes, that's actually super important. Is if you're not if you wake up and you're having a hard time going to sleep, it's sometimes really important to get up. Just do something that's really, really light, and it can kind of reset yourself, and then you can go back to bed. I get that. That actually happens to me a lot too. Return to bed, so your silly brain doesn't associate the bed with not being able to sleep. Reading, yeah, those are really good tips too. Sometimes put on 10-hour rain and window sound. Yes, yeah, I love the sound of rain, and that puts me right out. I'm not even gonna lie, like, it was raining the other day. I'd only been up for 2 hours, and I was sitting here listening to it, and I was like, damn, I could use a nap. You just get that association of like, yeah. Ooh, that music shift. Yeah, I listened to like 10 hours rainstorm blizzards. Oh, that's nice. I like that one. What's up, White? Alright. We have spawns of chests at the start of each loop. Enemies on adjacent tiles can become ghosts. Just at the beginning of each loop, huh? So, I mean, like, we want it at the beginning. And what's a grove? Spawns a rat wolf every 2 seconds. I mean, I don't want to overdo it on things. I think that might have been what happened last time, was I put too many monsters down too quick. Sent you a thing, maybe? You know, let me see. Oh, that's actually really cute, White. That's pretty cute. White's over here. White's like newscaster. Thank you, transient. Newscaster mode, going all in. Your hand is freaking out. Thank you. Our malfunction. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. So remember how I said I would not give advice based on training as a psychologist? Well, I lied a tiny bit. I mean, like, the thing is it's like, I understand, like, as a professional, like, where one kind of wants to sometimes put the line, but it's also like, if you're not working in the field and people understand that it's just you giving, like, advice, that, you know, I don't see why it wouldn't hurt. You know, I don't see why it's a bad idea to maybe help out when possible. Yeah. There we go. Let's get some mountains in here. Put some stuff next to this thing. Yeah. I guess I could put a grove down here. 5 chance spawning a slime. Wait, what's this do again? Spawns a chest at the start of each loop. Enemies on adjacent tiles can become ghosts. So we want some enemies that will become ghosts. Can you make your model hold a microphone too? No. Sometimes you gotta scratch the itch behind your eye, it's true. Through your skull, yeah. Nope, don't need those. We got some rock. Hey, there's a chest. Nice, there we go. There's some nice things. Take that shield. Oh, vampirism. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with blood sucking question mark. Enjoy not destroying your data plan. Yeah, like you probably want to download like an MP3 or something rather than like going off of data. Hey Sky, how you doing? How's this going? Okay, so we're tearing through the monsters pretty good right now. I have a distinct feeling there's probably some cards that are worth like putting or like spending on putting next to the treasury, and other ones are probably not worth it. Is my Wi-Fi data? Yeah, that's ideal. There we go. Ooh, you get so much. Oh my gosh. Damage to all enemies, attack, regen per second. I mean, vampirism 8% seems really good, but this also attack. Okay, well the shield is at, or this is armor, isn't it? Well, that's absolutely better, so there's no question about that. This is a hard call. The regen probably isn't as good as vampirism. I'll sit on that one and think about it. That ring's definitely 100% better. We're gonna just put some mountains down here. Yeah. Your Valentine's present is here. Oh my goodness, what is it? Yes, rainy mood. Yeah, vampires are pretty cool. Yeah, let's open that chest. Let's get some presents. Oh, new shield. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's better. This is interesting. I like this because I feel like I'm gaining lots of stuff really quickly. Okay, let's make a pile of rocks because I feel like making a pile of rocks is probably a good idea. I'm told 3x3 is the secret. Oh yeah, we're like fucking wrecking everything. We need more vampires to fight. Oh, there's a ghost. Hey, what happened here? Oh, goblin camp. We'll put vampire mansion here, and we'll put one up here. Get those vampires happening. I don't. So, Ocarina. Ocarina of Time? Like the instrument? Yeah. I think vampires are good at this point. Yeah, I think so. We need some vampires to fight. Oh, I see. Aw, cute. Very nice. Cemetery spawns skeletons every 3 days. I feel like we need to fight some skeletons every 3 days. Just you know, for personal reasons. Oh, we have another treasury. $200 counter. There's a big jump in defense. We should definitely take that. I'm gonna say put another one of these down. And we're gonna put it like right here. And we're going to put a meadow around it, because meadows seem like they give a lot of resources, so I'm gonna continue to build my rock wall over here. He's arrived. Alright, catch you later, Crow. You have a good night. I realize that like 20 loops, that road lantern is the best. Oh, okay. Probably not a bad idea for like right here. This is a lot of monsters. Yeah, it's not good enough. Because it keeps the size of battles manageable. Yeah, it makes sense. So this is for destroying things. Interesting. Oh, hello. What are you? Oh, ooh. Level 5 sword. This would be all our vampirism. 14 attack speed. I mean, that's not a huge jump, so I'm gonna take that though, because that's a pretty substantial jump. But it does mean we're not gonna be gaining health back as quickly, so that's a little bit of a problem. Looks like we got a nice ring. There's a vampirism. Battlefield. More monsters, right? Spawns a chest, right? Spider cocoon. So it looks like you actually probably don't want these next to other things, now that I think about it. And let's put a road lantern here just for good measure, just because. Because I feel like that whole section might get kind of intense if I don't. Yeah, gotta remember when I play Strive with y'all, I gotta unplug my Ethernet cable from my PSC and put it in the PS5. Gotcha. As ideal, that's a good idea, because it keeps the size of battles manageable, right? That's a pretty big jump. I'll take it. Okay, we have a lot of cards here. We should start putting cards down. Mountains, grove, 5% chance of spawning slimes. Another spider's nest. Gross. I don't like the idea of a lot of spiders, so I'm just gonna like put that down there. Need to grab another Ethernet cable for my PS5 now that I have my game set up in the same room as my router. Gotcha. More rocks! More rocks for the rock pile. Our health is taking a little bit of a hit. Attack speed. Nah, the other one has... That's our regen. We can't throw that away. Yet. Rocks. Better shield. Better ring? No. So how do you win Loop Hero exactly? I don't know yet. That's the exciting part. I assume it's when we defeat Sans Undertale at the end of the world. I don't know how that's accomplished, but I'm curious. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna loop and find out, I guess. Yes, yes. Hey, Maddie Witch, welcome to the chat. Ooh, 5, level 5. Ooh, and it has vampirism. And this is just a slightly better ring of the same thing. Ah. I am focused. I want to bring a topic, but I'm not sure if it would ruin the mood in the case of SRS. I mean, it's one of those things that, like, you can... I mean, I guess, like, I usually say mind the vibe, but if it's going to be a heavy topic for you, it might be better for Discord. Yes, yeah, like, for the Discord. I mean, we do have at least a couple people that are kind of in the know on that topic, so it could be a thing. Might be able to help out. I feel like I've maybe overdone it on this little spot here. I should consider maybe not. These are... Can I get rid of cards? Is that like a thing you can do? That's like kind of maybe where like when you need to do a loop is when you just have too many junk cards that you don't really want to use. Okay. SRS is usually sexual reassignment surgery, I think is generally what it's referred to. Oftentimes, usually in North America, it's listed as GRS. Yeah. This is like a slightly better shield. So we're a little bit more familiar with it under the term GRS up here, I think. You can't discard cards from your deck if you get too many. Something beneficial. If you get too many, something beneficial does happen. Okay. Or supplemental restraint system if you're an airbag. I'm gonna save that one, Maddie. I'm saving that one. I might need that for later. I'm building up a lot of spiders, and this is concerning. Not sure what the best build for this character is, but I find myself going vampirism, attack speed as much as possible. Yeah, I kind of feel like those are generally pretty good things, so that doesn't surprise me too much. There we go, we made a mountain! Nice! This gives us a cool chest, so I guess we want that. And... yeah. Hey Double D, how you doing? Wait, look at my mountain. Look at it. It's super nice. I made it. I'm like, I made that. I just point to a mountain. Oh, level 4 shield. Oh, it has vampirism. It's only like 2 points weaker. I guess it's more than 2 points, but it has vampirism. Like, as long as my health isn't like dipping too far down, I think it's probably like fine. Treasure's name, for it has 3 Ds in it. Oh, rocks. No, that's not for rocks. Meadow. And a grove. Oh, there's so many spiders here. That's a lot of spiders. I've overdone it on spiders. Too many spiders. I mean, apparently if we hold cards, something good happens, so I should probably try that. This is starting to look bad. This is looking shaky. Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage. We gotta be very... Oh, level 6 shield. Level 5 shield, but it has spikes. Damage to all. Yeah. Oh, I don't like this. This is a lot of monsters. Health is dropping very quick. Oh, level 6 attack speed. Damage to all. Unfortunately, both those are kind of not what we want right now. Oh, no, 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 no. We gotta slow things down. We have too many cards. Help. Planning phase. Treasury. I wonder if you can put a treasury. No, you can't put a treasury next to a treasury. Okay. Gonna do that to get the cash out on the treasury. Oh god. Regen per second. It's another ring. Attack speed. Oh. Double dunk. I love it. More spiders than expected. That's a terrible username. Like, no. Can we, like, remove one of these? And then, like, put something else in there? Is that, like, an option? Okay, we need to use road lanterns, and we need them, like, right here. And we need, I mean, I guess I can use these to get rid of some of the monster spaces. That would be smart. Too many spiders. What do the circles at the top of this mean, actually? Yeah. Because spiders are no good. Fuck spiders. Okay. We're gonna hit the camp. That gives us a fair amount of health back, but I do feel like we're kind of on the decline now, where we're not gaining as much, like... Oh. It's a better sword. Open that chest, maybe? Oh, it's only level 4. It's interesting because, like, you kind of want to overflow your items because you get, like, I'm confused about what's going on. Okay, so we're just learning Loop Hero. Loop Hero is interesting. So this game has, it kind of, how to put it, it's like a card game roguelite adventure manager 2021, 2021. So we have a little adventure right here, and they go around this loop, and as they go around the loop and defeat monsters, we get cards which we actually place on the field, and they add different effects to the field, and by placing them they can add monsters to the field, which of course can in turn give us more cards. But by putting cards in certain combinations you get more resources, and right now we have a pretty good pile of resources. And the idea, at least right now seemingly, is we want to get as many resources as we can without outright dying. So it's kind of, pardon me, we're kind of, there's nothing quite like Loop Hero. Yeah, it's one of those games that, like, I was like, I don't know how this will be for a streaming game because there's nothing that really compares quite to it, but it's very interesting. I'm enjoying it a lot. So, like, it's kind of like a little bit of an adventure manager sim, RPG adventure manager sim, but also like a world building sim, but it's also a card game, but it's also like tip bar is your time, bottom line is the boss timer, which is ticking up. Gotcha. Oh, that's good. We need that. And counter. I'm gonna say counter. I feel like counter is generally really good. But we get resources by doing different combos and placing things on the map and defeating enemies, but also by getting items and overflowing. These items get converted into resources too, so it's pretty interesting. I mean, we're still learning the game, so there's obviously a lot more going on to it than, you know, just that, but yeah. Oh, ghost. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing to be fighting ghosts, but okay, so we're gonna pause it. We're gonna put a bunch of mountains together, which doesn't make a super mountain. I'm disappointed. My disappointment is immeasurable. Put all those things over there. So getting lots of resources. I don't know if I would want a cemetery. I mean, like, I guess. Like, we're kind of building up a lot of things here that might are, you know, kind of questionable whether they're good or not. Okay. So like the battles themselves are actually all automated. Ooh, that's a really good shield. Defense 28. I'll take that. Gotta watch our health here. But the game just came out today, so we're just kind of like learning it now and seeing what's what. I did play the demo for it about a month ago, and I enjoyed it a lot. Uh-oh. It's getting a little bit sketchy. We're not gaining so much for health here. Smash that chest. Damage to all. We need that health gain though. So like these little ones right here, if you put things around it, you get materials based on what you're placing around it. But if you get if you surround them entirely, you get a whole bunch of materials. Can you do the mid-battle thing? Can you do it? No, you can adjust your equipment, but like otherwise, no. And can you mod it to change the battle sprite? The game came out about 12 hours ago. I have no idea. I assume it's probably moddable, but I don't really know. I mean, like I said, it's probably possible, so would not be surprised. We gotta get out of here because we're biting off more than we can chew now. I'm gonna just put a rock over here. I like to try and get this complete before we have to bail on this run, but 20 to 30. But we're dealing with a lot of monsters, so this could be pretty rough. We're kind of maintaining at the same health though. 100 more max HP, counter, and regen. I mean, we're getting vampirism from like 2 items, but one of them is our armor. I'll try this. Let's see how it feels. Yeah. Getting dangerously close to the boss fight. True. I don't know if we want a boss fight yet or not. Like, I'm not really like certain on like the game's flow as to what's like ideal to do when. Do that. There we go. We should be able to finish off this one up here now. There we go. So we get a whole pile of resources, and I'm gonna say you keep 60% of your resources found. I don't know what would let me keep 100% of my resources. I think you have 2 ring slots. Is that? No, that's like another thing. I think we'll maybe unlock these with time or something. Let's try and make it just a tiny bit farther. It does feel, it's a little bit of like the type of game that feels like a bit like push your luck, kind of. If you're on the camp tile. Okay, gotcha. It's pretty sure it worked that way, but I wasn't 100% sure actually. Do that. We'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, this ain't looking good. I think we're gonna have to bail on this one. Ah shit, a ghost. It's a mimic. Oh, this is bad. We end up in a bad situation. Meow. We lived. It's absolutely a push your luck game. Well, I think I pushed my luck. I can't believe you survived that. Well, now I gotta put my meadows down. I can't believe you can't just stack a bunch of mountains together and make a super mountain. Like, gosh, are you serious? Like, come on. Actually, I was gonna see. Oh, I don't have one, but Um. Oh, hey. Oh, mountains and meadows. Mountains and meadows go well together. Okay, let's fucking get out of here, because I'm fucking lucky to be alive. Another success. You've returned and we still remember you. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's good to be back, but I hardly call it a success. My old memories of the world are gone, the path is empty again, and there's only darkness everywhere I look. Interesting. So technically you remember that there are things you have forgotten. We should find a way to use that. Let's talk about something more positive. We managed to tidy this place up. It's time for the next step. What do you have in mind? Expanding the camp. We have all sorts of craftsmen, from cooks to alchemists, but they all need a place to work. But we can't use materials from around here. You turn away for a second and turn away a second from a branch or a stone you just found, and it's gone. I'm afraid only you can solve the problem. The materials that survive your trip are always suitable for building, but these are just stones and splinters. How can you build something with them? Curious, eh? I notice it with the fire you've made. The things you obtain somehow in effect everything similar with similar stability. Hey Charles. Only in small amounts, but still something. Even a small branch is enough to make a wooden wall exist without constant supervision. I see. So what can we build? Can we build anything? We can build nothing. That's unfortunate. Is there anything like... I don't think there's anything we do. 10% to campfire's healing unlocks the blood grove. So this is just like the stuff, so I guess we've just like pocketed this. So it looks like what we need is food, cracked stone, and more. It looks like it's just those two things. I mean, it looks like we have plenty. Well, actually, we need wood too. We need wood. Oddly enough, we seem to have an ample supply of rock bread, or whatever that is. Stone bread. The Star Trek ass plot. Is this a Star Trek plot? It kind of is, isn't it? Seems like a Star Trek plot, doesn't it? Yeah. We've landed on this alien planet and we've forgotten everything. Yeah. But strangely a plot you don't see a lot in games, so I guess there's something. It does have a very sci-fi, the universe has super specific rules kind of thing going on. Alright, well I guess we're going back to our expedition. We unlock chrono crystals. Doubles the effect of a day's passing on adjacent tiles. Oh, so we'd stack that with something like where's the one that makes this treasure? We'd stack it with like the battlefield. Okay, interesting. Can't figure out how to use them effectively. So we have a new loop and we're gonna go around. You can eventually remove spiders. Blood Grove is like a must-have in my mind. Just like, where do I want to put rocks? We'll put... I want to try and save all my like 3 spaces for... we'll put it up here. Yeah, this is going pretty good, yeah. I don't know if this will be like a long-running game on my streams, just because of the nature of it. It's like, you know, it's a little bit of, it's kind of passive in like my ability to like clearly when things get like start getting intense, it is actually quite intense, but it's also it's one of those things that's like, I don't know like if the pacing is good for the stream, you know what I mean? I basically use them to speed up the day-night cycle. What I mean by this? Oh. Okay, let's throw some spiders down, because I fucking hate them, and I guess we'll try and kill some. Your question last night. Chat more? Where do I stick chatting? Yeah, oh yeah, definitely this game. Yeah, no, 100%. And that's like the nice part about it, is like it definitely is like, you know, type of game where I can see chatting being really appropriate. We did just have like an hour and a half long chat, but like I mean, I talk while I play games all the time. It's just a matter of like, what do y'all want to talk about, right? We're gonna put some spiders, I guess. Like, I don't know, like here, I guess. Put them like adjacent to things. Decrease the maximum number of monsters on adjacent tiles. I guess it's probably all right. Leap motion's actually telling me, oh my god, near constant that needs to be cleaned. I'm like, no, stop. I don't really think it particularly matters where you put them, since it only affects your travel time. Boobies, why are they so amazing? Discuss. They're excellent. They are they're wonderful. I think I'm okay there. My thoughts are to just do loops till your DPS and health heals surpass their damage, then you build up. Yeah. Guess I'll put some rocks up here. Treasury, so we want to put that like over here. We'll put a meadow next to it because meadows are good, and I thought to just do loops, yeah. Like, there we go. Get some vampirism, which is like honestly kind of a big deal because like getting a little bit of health back from each swing really helpful. They give food, pleasure, and comfort. Yes. Like, it's one of those questions, boobies, why are they so amazing, where it's just like, it's like, what's the meaning of life? Like, it's one of those kind of questions where it's like, it's so broad and it's like, potential, like, what it could possibly, you know, what answer could be given, that it's like, I don't know. Like, they're innately amazing and wonderful. I never said it had to be slow. You need to try and get it to maybe 60%, you know? Not sure I follow. Picking up and giving him a kiss last night wasn't a fluke. Yay! Bailey! Bailey's a baby. More meadows. You seem to get a lot more from these by putting meadows around them, so I'm gonna continue to put meadows around them. I'm gonna put a mountain next to this meadow. It didn't work. Ugh. Yeah, you gotta make your own purpose. Yeah. The meaning of life is to make babies, and like you don't have to, but it's literally the meaning, I suppose. BRB, gonna play some Starbound with a friend. Gotcha. My real life friend picks up his cat, puts them down upside down, and then lets them walk on the ceiling, and the cat loves it. Oh yeah, cats are all about that. Cats fucking love that shit. Yeah. Maybe this cat likes to be picked up. Yes. Bailey needs to be picked up. High tank with vampires steal, or be very fast to steal enemy health. Yeah. Okay. Another vampire shield. I don't see anything else here we can really equip. I suspect some of these other slots are probably going to be things we unlock over time. It's a lot of spiders. I should have been more conscious of how many spiders I was putting in this area, I guess. Actually, this is a problematic amount of spiders. Literally any form of life exists to make note life. Even if it's at others' expenses. What about those jellyfishes that don't really reproduce? They just like eject their brain into a newly grown body and they just live forever to themselves. Or lobsters that, I mean, they make babies, but they also just are like, I just don't think I'll die. I think I'll just live forever. I live until I get too big to live anymore, and then I'll just peace out. Okay, well, jellyfishes are just fucking cheaters. There we go. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, jellyfishes need to fucking chill. I feel like I need a vampire mansion, just like right here. I may be packing this. I'm packing this one section too dense. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. I'm dead. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. You've died in battle. Death does not favor the fallen, but it made a little exception for you. Retreat. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just lucky to have 30% of my resources. I'm alive, but how? Thanks to us, a small group of us dragged you here. It wasn't easy. How could you fight off all those monsters? They nearly killed me. That's also interesting. Many of them have vanished right before our eyes. Some we managed to avoid, but I think most of the beasts were gone even before we left the camp. I think your trips are deeply connected to your memories. My friend, everything falls apart as soon as you're unconscious. Okay, well, shoot. So I looked away for a second and I bit the dust. Okay, so, okay, we need to watch our spacing on things. So spacing is a big factor in this, because I packed that first section way too dense, and I realize that now. So, easy mistake. I meant life in general, not just humans. Text speed. Vampirism. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so you make the space robot, and my grandbabies can fight them for control over the moon. I said this in retro stream, and I'll say it again. The character portraits are they are really good. They are. Okay, so I mean, the universe doesn't seem to care if humans exist at all. I think that's the thing. That's the thing. The universe and life are independent things. To conflate them as being the same thing is making a grave mistake, I think. Something that Retro also pointed out to me is the game has dyslexic-friendly font, and unlike Paradise Killer, the dyslexic-friendly font is applied to everything, not just the dialogue. Oh, that's nice. Hey, very good. Okay, let's like... I guess we could put a fucking spider cocoon here. Maybe one over here. Like, these feel spaced enough apart that it's probably not a bad thing. I guess we could put like a road lantern here so we're not getting too many spiders. At least if it did have meaning, we could never know. But didn't we learn the meaning of everything when fucking Will Wright made Spore? Gotta get to the center of the universe, baby. You'll figure it out. Says with narrow eyes, I know. Like, these motherfucking spiders keep building up and I don't like it. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna put some stones here. What's a cemetery, dude? Spawns a skeleton every 3 days? But I need a skeleton every 2 days. Actually, I need a skeleton every single day. My skeleton. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be a blob. Yeah. I'll become his jellyfish. It actually kind of annoyed me that you have to deal in large parts with a virtual computer interface in Paradise Killer, and the entirety of the user interface does not make use of the dyslexic-friendly font when the option is checked. That is kind of... that seems like a big miss, actually. I mean, geez, I need these skeletons. My spiders are too dense. I need to throw some groves down. Okay, a level 2 sword. It's like, yeah, I better take it. Alright. We're gonna just, like, try and space these out just enough that, like, hopefully it won't cause too much trouble. Once again, I'm done with these fucking spiders, so. Spider density maximum. There we go. Yes, please, like, please respect, like, people's beliefs. So it is something that, like, we might have. Oh, hey, treasury. Yeah. I think that we were made to create lasers to shoot boulders from space because Earth's second try, seeing as dinosaurs didn't pull it off. Yeah, like here's the thing. Like, dinosaurs didn't manage to destroy the big space rock. That's their downfall. But I mean, humans aren't doing really particularly good either. We're literally just like, we've invented a fictional thing, capitalism, and it's just going to destroy us all. So we didn't even need a giant space rock. So here we are. I'm just like, God damn it, capitalism. Dinosaurs didn't even have capitalism. They had to wait for the space rock. You know how long dinosaurs lasted? A really long time. Like, we're not even gonna be on the fucking board. Dinosaurs one-upped us. They did it better. They just didn't have lasers. We have lasers. What could dinosaurs teach us about themselves that could let us conquer capitalism more efficiently? That is what we need to find out. Where's Cooge? Cooge is an archaeologist for, like, people. Yeah, and a paleontologist. Archaeologist is. Damn it! You don't need long arms. Probably true. I wonder if dinosaurs had longer arms if they would have invented money. Yeah, hell, we didn't even have capitalism until recently, if we were to be honest, in the grand scheme of recent. I mean, there's those stone tablet receipts about that one person that's really annoyed about the quality of those, the quality of that person's, like, copper. So I mean, like, I think capitalism has been around for quite a while, but it's like, in the state it's currently in, it's definitely like a different capacity, I think. Code. What do you think of Nurskala? Garbage monster, shouldn't come back. It's trash. Super garbage. Nurskalas are cool. I have one as a pet in one of the Monster Hunter games. A pet. Anyways, yeah, no, I don't like them. They're no good. You know what is good? Hermitar. Hermitar is like Nurskala. The problem with Nurskala is it's a spider. You know what? Hermitar doesn't fall into that problem because it's a crab. Become his crab, Nurskala. That's right. Wait, continue. Alright. We're gonna put another rock down. But anyways, I don't know how we got on this topic, but what do you think of a movie that's 30-40 minutes dedicated in some way to Nurskala? Are you informing me, Hive, that the Monster Hunter movie has 30-40 minutes of Nurskala? Because that sounds like that's what you're doing. Carcinization. That's what will save us from capitalism. If we all become his crab, we won't need money. Did I see a screen that said become his crab? Yes, you did. I gotta equip some better weapons. Like this. And this. There. It's easy to, like, let this game flow on its own, which is kind of dangerous. Oh, we still get things if stuff, like, reaches the end here. That's interesting. So we might not want to spend as much right away. Although I just realized that I want these meadows down. I should have maybe put the mountains down first. Crap. That's okay. Who built goblins? Please don't be building camps. Did I see the an Angie breakdown? Yes, I did. I don't think there was, like, a lot to say. Like, there wasn't a lot there that we didn't already know, I guess. But, like, they look good. They both look like they're probably going to be really solid characters. I know nothing about Angie because Angie's kind of before my time. Before my time, and he's also like, I don't know anybody that played Angie, and he's always seemed desperately boring to me. Like my thing about Angie is like, to me, like he's the most KOF like Guilty Gear character that is. It's like, ugh. Like I'm not here for this. I'm here for weird characters. I need like fucking characters that are insane. Angie looks similar to Plus R counterpart, but slower. Yeah, and that's probably just partly because Strive is kind of slower than Plus R. How did that skeleton dodge? I didn't see it move. Yeah. Ooh. Getting that big armor. There we go. Yeah, he lost his stun on the cross up in exchange for a guard point move. That kind of makes sense, just because like the way Strive characters are built, they're very much built under like a singular idea. I find you really notice it with Soul. Soul's built like around a very particular game plan, and I feel like most of the characters are. So like anything that makes a character kind of more broad, I think that they've kind of stepped away from that. So it's something that they've probably picked a direction with Angie that a different direction with Angie than, you know, left right cross ups, I guess. He screamed in excitement so hard he lost his voice for 2 days. Oh my god, jeez. Oh my god, I can't believe anybody's that excited about Angie. Oh my god. I know that's maybe mean to say, but it's just like, it's fucking Angie. It's a weird Monster Hunter RPG for the 3D. Oh, I know it. I know Monster Hunter Stories. It's really cute. You don't hunt monsters, you collect them in eggs. Yes, yeah, Monster Hunter Stories. It's I'm not gonna lie, that game is extremely good. Like, if you want like a Pokemon game that doesn't rely heavily on Pokemon conventions but feels like Pokemon but actually feels better in a lot of ways, look into Monster Hunter Stories. I know there's a sequel coming out sometime, I think this year. My thing is, Maximilian Dude was talking about how much he still very much appreciates Strive for not forcing people to follow one strict game plan. I think it depends a bit on your character, but I do think that like, I think probably what he's getting at is like Oki's a lot like different in Strive, and it tends to be a lot less like Oki's a lot different in Strive, where like sometimes like you're not given the time to just set up like the same situation over and over, so like you can't always 100% follow the exact same game plan sometimes, although like it's a weird one because I definitely feel it with some characters more than others. Like, I feel like Soul and Ram follow a very particular game plan, and like Soul's whole thing is he like pressures you into the corner. Like, he just uses his moves to push you back into the corner and set up a wild throw, because wild throw does like 1/3 of a character's life in Strive, and Saul's all about wild throws. He's essentially a grappler, but he's like a very diverse grappler in Strive. And Ram is like kind of the same way, where she sets you up with the blade. She either frame traps you at like a long distance and then like pressures you closer to the wall, at which point she will do a blade explosion setup to try and either create an opening for a mix-up or create like either get a wall pin and then go to town. What he said was there's room for different approaches with each character, unlike other fighting games that tried to become casual friendly. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that statement, because I don't think it doesn't feel like playing Street Fighter V, where it's like you learn the optimal combo and that's like the optimal thing. I know that's boiling Street Fighter V down really hard. That's not 100% true, but it does feel a little bit like that in 5 sometimes, where it's just like this is like the optimal thing. Although, yeah, like all I want to hear about is He spent like 15 minutes of his stream repeating the point. Yeah, when you're a streamer, I will say this, like sometimes people might miss out on this like notion, but when you're a streamer, because you're not in a conversation with somebody that you're looking in the eyes, it's actually sometimes harder to like mentally file what you've said and feel like it's been like heard. You don't realize until you do a lot of like soapboxing to a monitor or whatever, like how important it is to have the reception of, yes, I've heard this point, for a person to move on from it sometimes. So I could, like, I mean, I know myself, I loop a lot on stream. I actually feel really bad about it, but it's like, it's one of those things that just happens with streaming. So it's just like, it's part of the process. I've gotten much better at not doing it nearly as much, but like, there's definitely things that like, you know, it's like sometimes I'll say hi to somebody, but then like, I'll be like 2 minutes later, I'll be like, I don't remember if I said hi to you, so hi, because like, you don't have the memory of somebody saying hi back or like waving or, you know, whatever, right? You don't have the ability to file that away as easily. I don't think he gives good advice, in my opinion. Maximilian, Max's advice is sometimes, it's a little bit spread shot. Max, I think, is a really good example of somebody that, like, is very passionate about fighting games, really likes fighting games, does pretty, like, has been in the competitive scene and done stuff and also worked on fighting games. So I think he has, like, very valid points, but he also is very, I think, like, when Max has something he really likes, he sometimes that like that overrides like maybe like the bigger points that could be made. Broad gaming and fighting gaming opinions. Jerry has a level head, specifically Guilty Gear opinions. I think I gotta disagree. Yeah, like Max sometimes like isn't necessarily like the pinnacle example of somebody that's like the overall opinion, or like the best example of like the general tone of like a particular like game. So though let me catch up here just a little bit. Coombs Xrd version of Angie in a very vague way. Yeah, I would say like Coom is probably the closest you could get to Angie and Xrd, but also like not really that close. Coom is a weird character. I don't trust Max for Guilty Gear opinions like at all. Yeah, like I think Max gets very like passionate about Guilty Gear, but I also don't feel like it's a game he's like Max knows like Marvel, knows like Killer Instinct really well. Like those games he's very sharp on, I think. I think he likes Guilty Gear a lot, and I think he's, like I said, passionate about it, but I do think that like yeah, when he gets into more like anime fighters, he's definitely a little bit more like cut adrift from like more attached, more like kind of general opinions on things. Yeah. Hey Serena, how you doing? I barely played Xrd, but the concepts, such a kid riding around in a mech that's actually above dude and a guy on a bed, are such amazing concepts. See, I really like Bedman. Bedman, I think, is amazing. I think Bedman's an amazing character design. I like Bedman. Coom will always, to me, be like the like, this is like the Guilty Gear character that isn't really a Guilty Gear character, because I feel like the concept of like Coom removes two interesting ideas and replaces it with one less interesting idea. Also, like essentially old man Guilty Gear character. Just like, you have Cliff, but Cliff's is dead, so like we have room for another old man Guilty Gear character. I know Guilty Gear has a lot of old men. We have Slayer, we have Saul, we have fucking, I don't know, like really it's Saul and Slayer, and I guess like Axel. Axel's not so much old as much as he's just like a stoner, but like we have a couple old man characters, but they're not like old. So you have this, you have Coom, who looks like an old man at a glance. Cool idea. I'm like, yeah, I like this old man. He's kind of a cool idea. And then bam, his chest opens and springs out this girl. And it's like, oh, so he isn't really an old man at all. He is a mech suit piloted by a girl. Now here's the thing. A cool mech suit robot is a cool idea, but turning your robot into an old man is like the least interesting robot you could make. You could make a really fucking cool robot, but they decided to make the robot an old man. So to me, like, there is potential for a cool robot mech pilot character. That's a cool idea. Or a cool old man character that is a really cool idea. But they've combined these two in such a way that you end up with, like, a terrible robot and an old man who isn't even an old man. He's just a suit. So to me, like, it's stupid, and that's why it's amazing. And to me, like, that's at least like why I don't really like Coom's design. I just feel like it's two ideas that like kind of subtract from themselves. But that said, I do think the majority of the Guilty Gear designs are really good. So to me, like, this is a small miss in the realm of like a lot of really good character design, so I can sweat that. If it was like, if every other character was a Coom, I would probably be frustrated with Guilty Gear's cast, but that's not the case. Nago's an old man too. Yeah, exactly. Nago's an old man and he's super cool. Also, I cannot get over his win pose where he just sensually looks at you. Like, it's a Slayer win pose, but he's so sensual with it. I'm just like, oh my god. I'm feeling so many feelings right now. Is Raven an old man? I think Raven is probably, like, Raven's, I think, canonically pretty old, but it's also like Raven's too much of a masochist really to think, like, I just can't stick the old man tag on him. I feel like tonally he's so close to like Axel. I don't think I can put the old man tag on him. Johnny's maybe low key. Like, Johnny in a few years could fit under the old man like thing, but right now he's just a bum. So I like the idea of Coom, but I didn't want to play an old dude who doesn't look like a robot at all. Raven's pretty old, not so old, but old. Yeah. He used to be older guy, but the redesign will look younger. What about Potemkin? I don't think Potemkin's actually that old, but like, Potemkin's cool. See, Potemkin's actually kind of the opposite thing from Coom, because he's a guy that kind of looks like a really cool robot, and that works. So yeah, you know what? The thing with Potemkin that works really well, he has the same quality that Al in Full Metal Alchemist has, and that's why he works so well, because that's just a good design. Yeah. Hey Transgal, how you doing? Cliff was the resident old man of the cast, but he died, so we need to make room for a new old man. Do you think there's a possibility of Justice as a playable character? The thing with Justice is, story-wise, there's a lot of reasons why Justice can't be playable, because Justice is kind of turned into the game's MacGuffin. Xrd is entirely about the idea that Justice is sealed away, and to unseal, like, essentially the villains, quotation fingers, are trying to unseal Justice. So it's one of those things that it's like, I don't, like, they could make Justice playable, but I don't necessarily see Justice being playable in the same capacity. Also, they changed Justice kind of a lot. Justice is really, really, really big, which I don't know how that will ultimately, like, how that would ultimately work. Maybe Justice just gets smaller once unsealed or something, but yeah, I think Justice moveset should come back at least. Yeah, and I could see that happening. Like, sure, they maybe don't show up in the plot, but it's a fighting game. Yeah, I mean, that's true. They could give that moveset to Asuka. I should watch Xr's story mode. You can, and it's free online to watch, so I do recommend it. And honestly, it's not too bad. I think it's actually the best way to get a fighting game story. I think that, like, going forward, fighting games should just do story modes that way. It works. It works really well. We gotta get moving. I'm sitting here just, like, talking away when we could be, like, walking around killing. Yeah. I should watch Xr's story mode. Yeah. Yeah. It's Volpe, right? Yeah. Yeah. How does it work? It's literally just a straight up thing we watch. That's the story mode. Soul isn't even top 5. Top 5 what? Yeah. Xord's story made canon power levels for the cast. Yeah, kind of. I mean, Soul's thing is that like he's too over it. He's too old to give a shit anymore. So it's like, you know. I think that's actually fair. Batman outright says Chip is stronger, the strongest out of everyone. Does he? I don't remember Batman saying that, but like, I guess I could see that. Chip is pretty fucking wild. Our health is not good. Where are we? I'm gonna try and make it to the next checkpoint. Yeah. There we go. If Chip is stronger than Soul, then the plot needs to do some fucking explaining. Chip is definitely dumber than Soul, so we have that. I mean, like, Xrd has a whole thing in its plot about kind of the notion of passing the torch, so that kind of makes sense. Like, let's be real, like, Soul is kind of over the hill, I think, in the course of Xrd. But I think the thing is at least the vibe I get from Strive is he's kind of falling into maybe like the, at this point, he's just like, we're talking about like, plot-wise power levels. Chip is dumber than Soul to become god tier. If Chip is stronger than Soul, the plot needs to do some fucking explaining. Soul fires a gun at Kyle. Say goodbye to Kyle, Banderbringer. No, fucking in the plot, like, Kai fucks up Soul. Like, it's not even subtle. Soul's just like, Jesus fucking Christ, I just got knocked on my ass. Alright. Do I try another loop? That's the question. I could put a battle chest here, which would be cute, except it might spawn it on that side, which was dumb. We got a skeleton, we got some spiders. You're cute, hide now because I'm flustered and don't want to see reaction. No. Well, thank you, mob. I'm back from hiding. Okay, welcome back. Soul's age is catching up with him. Exactly. Like, he's 500 years old and he's fucking seen enough shit that he's just done with things. So I don't blame Soul for being like, I don't care about being the best anymore. Like, he just wants to fucking wander the desert with his fucking grandson and drink. So like, good on him. and teach fucking Sin math. Like, God, I should have stopped. Shouldn't have kept walking. I kept walking, and here we are. Can I do one more loop? Okay. Hey, look at that bird. What's the deal with that bird? If you mean transitioning into a fucking casket, then yes. Let me see. What do we want here? Didn't Soul's wife get revived at the end of Xrd Rev 2? No, they just prevented Justice from getting unsealed, I think. I don't think Arya got revived. The bed girl that shows up at the end. Okay, I mean, like, I guess technically, if you want to put it that way, I guess. Yeah, let's go attack speed. Fuck defense. We're all in. Yeah, there we go. Get some stuff, and we can oblivion something like these fucking spiders. Get out of here. I want this bird. What's the deal with the bird? Oh wait, is that a vampire? Yeah. Oh yeah, Bedman's like super fucking dead. It's not even like they fucking destroyed Robokai just to kill Bedman. So I mean, Robokai lived, but I mean, like, I guess. Attack speed. I'm going with that one. There's a lot going on. The bird is not a vampire. Okay. Gargoyle. Okay, we need to put a uh-oh, there's a lot of things here. I don't feel so comfortable about this. I don't feel comfortable about this. Okay. Okay. Why didn't I just wipe the goblin camp? That would have been the smart thing to do. He can speed you up. Yeah. I'm just worried that it'll speed me up and I'll, like, just die that much faster. Because they speed up you and the enemies, right? What do we get regen on? How much regen are we getting? Regen 2.4. Goblin camps, I think, give you better gear, but they're faster than most of the enemies. Okay. Oh, hello. Ooh, hello. No. What do you mean, no? You want to save the world? You want to ask for help? Our answer is no. How did you... But why no? We see far away. We see deep inside. For a long time, there's been just emptiness instead of the sky, but it doesn't stop us from seeing. Your saving of the world is one-sided and naive. Each person sees their own way of saving the world. That's why no one will ever join you. Fine, I don't fully understand it, but tell me your version. What does to save the world mean to you? The progeny and my kin, for them to be strong and live. It's part of the cycle of life and death. Is life itself, is the world. Paige, why have you come back in the form of a harpy to tell us to make babies? The purpose of life, baby. Yes, yeah, RoboFortune is a pretty obvious robo. Oh yeah, oh RoboFortune. Wait, what? We have a harpy on the screen right now that's telling us the purpose of like life is to make baby. My kids and my family. Same reason. Let me see here. I'm gonna go play games. Same reason RoboFortune exists as well. Yeah, sometimes you need a Robo character. RoboKai exists because dumb scientist man want to recreate Kai. I do not like his ears. Whose ears? RoboKai's ears? What's wrong with RoboKai's ears? Alright. I will kill you and feed your remains to my starving younglings, and life will go on. And how many lives does your blade give birth to by killing again and again? Only one. I don't want you or your children to die from starvation. Please try to see reason. If my mission succeeds, harpies can have all the sky and all the hunting grounds they need. I can't feed my children with your beautiful words. I guess this... Yeah. What if I write them in a book and it's a bestseller? It's time to say goodbye. Hey, I got a club. I feel awful. By fixing one evil, I've become a source of another. There's no home for harpies except the highest mountains, but there's no food there. I can't imagine how they managed to survive if their mountains were cut from reality. I can't live off of exposure, Loop Hero. Here, I'm gonna save the world. Alright, catch you later, Paige. That conversation made me get in the mood to play Accent Core, and I was remembered that Ishiwatari itself makes the voice. Yes, yeah. Daisuke does the voice for Saul, or Saul in the original, and plus R. If their mountains were cut from reality. Okay, I mean, we're at like 300 health. We can keep going, I think. Well, it's not great, but... Oh, hello. Hello, good shield. Oh, hello, less good shield. Rocks, huh? I gotta save up these cards. Oh god, there's so many things here. I mean, we're kind of succeeding right now. Our health isn't dropping too quick, and we're living our best life. Yeah. Yeah, get rid of those spider cards. Turn them into things. I don't know what those are, but I'm about it. Get that garbage out of here. Yeah. Alright. Oh, wait. We put the mountains down first, and then we put meadows around the mountains, right? Yeah, there we go. So... What? I'm only getting paid for one mountain? That's so clever! God. I think it's time for us to get out of here. My health is actually pretty okay. I feel like I maybe negated enough stuff that, I'm like over here, I'm like, it's press your luck, don't press your luck, and I'm like, I'm gonna press my luck just a little bit as a treat. Yeah, I feel like I'm okay, because like I started to hit a point where I was like regaining health, or my health was like at least staying steady, so, I'm gonna just put this one like right here. There. Rocks and mountains work best next to each other, while meadows provide additional resources for as long as they're next to another object. Oh, okay. Okay. Rocks and mountains next to each other. Okay. I can probably remember that. It's interesting. It's interesting how this all kind of works out. Yeah, put that there. Get another chest. Level 8 shield. What's a level 8 shield look like? It's a lot of defense, but it's a lot of... I also don't care. Maximize the benefits, yeah. Yeah. What y'all think? What y'all think of Loop Heroes so far? It's very different, I will say that much. Oh. Oh no. That's okay. I'll put it right there. Yeah. This is definitely a game I can see like putting a lot of time into, like definitely on my own, but it's also one of those things I don't know what y'all think of it as a streaming game. So I'm just kind of like feeling that out a little bit. I don't know, like, what vampires, like, do I need to fight a bunch of vampires? Is that like a good thing? I don't know. So we want to put like meadows next to the things. We'll put like rocks next to the mountains? Question mark? Grove there. Limit those monsters a little bit. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no. Monsters over there too. Gosh. I'm interested like I am with Monster Train. Okay, good, good. Ooh, hello. Another new sword. I will say the fact that there's always something happening, like, here's something I was talking about actually just the other day. I feel like good roguelites always present you with lots of choices. Bad roguelites don't give you choices. And this game constantly gives you choices. Even though the majority of the gameplay, like the actual like traveling around and doing things is automated, the game is just full of choices. So, I mean, like, it seems like to me like I'm enjoying it so far. Like there's lots of decisions I'm making. Oh, the chest is the mimic. So I feel good about that. So we just get like, as long as it's next to a thing. Oh shit, I started another loop. I think I'm okay though, like I'm gaining health now. Level 8. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, also yes, the game came out just today and is 15% off. Got my hands on Going Under for a weekend. I'm enjoying it. Oh, very good, very good. Ooh, this is probably a better sword. It's a little bit worse attack power, but we're getting regen and evasion, so I'm gonna say yes. Oh shit, I have a level 8 shield. What's the deal? It's just really good defense. Level 6 shield. Yeah. I mean, we're like gaining right now, so I have no major complaints. But yeah, wasn't sure what to make of it at first, but the demo hooked me. Gotcha. Yeah. Rocks and mountains work best when next to each other. Meadows. Yeah. You can hold down the button to return to camp so that it automatically prompts you next time you reach it. Oh, can you just like click it and it'll like stop you? Yeah, it can be super useful when things get hectic. That makes sense. I was kind of just wondering that actually. This is like, damn, seems like a lot. You know what? I feel like we need to. So you kind of want to do mountains and then meadows. If I'm understanding this, how this works correctly. Try holding down some gear. Oh, little gears will pop up. Okay, cool. Cute. Okay, and you can also put them away. Nice. Cool. Nice. Thank you for the heads up on that, because I had no idea. Once again, we're kind of carrying pretty well right now. Playing here, I feel like I should give up on fighting games. Well, I can't get another controller because 360 D-pad's very bad. It's not very good for fighters. I will stress that. I will say once again, like, keyboard's far more viable than what a lot of people give it credit for. You know, because it's essentially just playing on a hitbox, which a lot of people pay big money to make hitboxes. Yeah, it's useful so that you don't have to try. And also another thing about playing on keyboard is it's also much easier on your thumbs. So, yeah. Meadows are just good next to things, huh? Yeah. I see. Where are you attacking HP drain? Yeah, I kind of see that. It's like balancing out. A lot of defense. Oh, nice ghost. Oh. Now the mimic. Ah. Oh, hello. 3 good items. Should have used that. 19. Oh yeah, we'll switch to it. A little bit less. Okay, no. I heard no on those. Let's hold this in because I'm a little bit worried. We're starting to lose a little bit. I'm noticing the road's getting very busy up ahead. I'm like, uh-oh. I'm gonna just like cash in. Oh shit! Wow, mountains. Build mountains next to rock? Is that? No, we did it wrong. That's okay. Okay. So we're asking around, but on this game there's a blank command thing, like Millia's Secret Garden. The blank one's probably to input like the directions you want to make Secret Garden go, because Secret Garden tracks whatever directions you input on the D-pad. There we go. Keep our resource. Oh my god, we're full health. I could probably get another loop. Yeah. Have chocolate milk. Yeah. Do I want that? Do I want, like, no. Retreat. Don't push my luck, because I pushed my luck last time and I almost died. Oh my god, we can build a thing. We can build a gymnasium or a herbalist hut or a smithy. Lets you start expeditions with basic warrior gear. Unlocks the ability to craft tools for the camp if the supply depot is built. So we don't have the supply depot, but we do have a gymnasium. What's this do? Unlocks the ability to gain special traits after killing monsters in expeditions. Unlocks the village card. Potions heal 4% of max HP. You can take up to 3 potions with you. 2 potions are refilled at camp. Unlocks the swamp card. Oh, all of these add new mechanics. That's interesting. I mean, admittedly, the gymnasium sounds really cool, but the smithy sounds probably the most important, I guess. Like, it seems, sounds like a thing. I'm gonna. It looks like we need them both to make these buildings, so this one just makes the farm, and I guess you only need to line up one line. So, what's the ability to craft tools for the camp? Yeah, smithy starts you with a full set of gear. I mean, it doesn't take long to get a full set of gear, so it's not a huge deal in my eyes, but I might be able to get both, question mark? No. Okay. Actually, hold up. How much food do I got? 4. How much bread do I got? If I do these two, I could get them both, I think. Yeah. So I get 2, 3, 7. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do gymnasium, which, I mean, here's a good spot, I guess. So that's how it works. Instead of remembering something you can learn it again. That's a nice trick. Clever. There's no ill intent. Without education, our world would be left to the savages. Okay. You two could learn a few things, though. We could all get together and share our useful knowledge and skills in the gymnasium. Yeah, I already know all I need to, leaving learning to the kids. Your first lesson, learn to like learning. That would make life easier for the both of us. Seems reasonable. And we can build the farm too. There we go. Whoa, hello. It's a miracle that we could find some fertile soil and that we were able to save some seeds of precious healing herbs. But the real miracle is that all these healing pollutics, I don't know what that means. Learning. I just want to hit things with a sword. I actually didn't make the choice of hitting things with a sword. Why? I made a gymnasium and a farm. If that's not like growth, I don't know what is. And bombs still have any effect. We've already lost many people because of the cataclysm. It would be nice not to lose more to disease. And these potions can also help you. Take a bottle or two for your trip, on your trip, and your chances of getting back unharmed will be much higher. Okay. So we're just short on rock, stable metal, but we've also unlocked the ability to open these buildings up. What's this place? Unlocks a new class. Class? There's classes? Yeah. Oh my god, there's a lot of buildings. I didn't realize there's so many. Oh. Huh. So now we have potions. Warrior. And we have more cards with the village. Heals. Gives you 15 plus 5 loop HP. Gives you a quest. All healing effects are lethal. Wait, what? Spawns a mosquito every 3 days. All healing effects are lethal here except for the potions. They're still on your side. Whoa. So, bad place. Huh. What time is it? It's 2:36. We'll do one more loop. But anyways, so how's everybody doing? Wait, I have a second bar now. Here's health and experience points. Did I always have a second bar? I don't remember having a second bar. The second bar is new. We're learning things. That learning thing that we were talking about. I gotta be careful about these, like, I'm starting to realize, like, the little, like, nooks and things are really useful, so I should be careful what I'm putting on them. Yeah. Of course it just spawned on that side. I guess it would make sense. Okay, so if we put like a mountain, and then a meadow, and then a meadow. Wait. Put like a few mountains down, sort of like that. And then I can just put like the meadows like that. There we go. That makes sense. Except I could put a mountain in there. Why am I doing things like this? Yeah. Okay. I better not overload things. That would be bad. Oh. And I gotta think about what I'm like putting down, like as to what materials I want to get to. So like if I put rock, you know. Actually, I want to make a mountain, so we're gonna put rock next to rock. Make a rock pile right in the top corner. This is where the rock goes, up here. Yeah. I just need like a dump truck just to like pour all the rock into a big pile so I can form a mountain. Yeah. A real mountain, not one of these like weenie tiny mountains. They're no good. Make a rock mountain the size of... make a small mountain the size of a large mountain. Exactly, exactly. So the question is like, what? Different monsters give different things, right? So I just have to feel out what types of monsters give certain items, I take it? Some monsters, yeah, give you different stuff, okay. A little bit of defense. Alright, rock. Another mountain. Meadow. I only get it from the one mountain. I'm not. This isn't as clever as I think it is. Yeah. Now we'll put this here just to minimize monsters, because it looks like it's a goblin party. Maybe like here. And I think everything's okay. Remember, you can use one mountain or rock tile to place 4 meadows around it. Right. Oh, the chest is kind of fighting us right now. Oh. Oh, here we go. Here's the good stuff. Treasury. So we want to set mountains first, and then meadows. I think that's probably the optimal thing to do with the treasury. But anyway, so yeah. As far as Angie and Eno go, though, in Guilty Gear Strive, Angie I can't say too much about. Eno looks very intact. I'm actually surprised. Like, she looks solid, so I should give myself a sword. I'm like sitting here like focused away, and I'm just like, don't even have a sword. Oh god, things are so much easier when you have a weapon. Combat's so much easier with a weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna be a vampire. No. Okay. Mountain. Sans Undertale. And rock. Alright. Yeah, but no, I'm surprised how intact Eno is, which makes me think that like the more characters they introduce into Strive, I think they're gonna probably be more like less like reworked like the first few characters that were announced were, because the first few characters that were announced definitely were reworked quite a bit actually. I mean, I guess I could probably use a singular spider's nest. Actually, no, we're gonna turn it into garbage first. There, good. I don't know what those are. Wait, what is this? Memory fragment. 10 fragments form a complete book of memories. Wait, how many book of memories? I'm gonna put this like right here. And if that's there, a goblin camp can't spawn, so double genius. Actually, while this is all taking place, uh-oh, no, loop hero, not like this, not like this. No, we had an error, and I think the game is got a case of the crash. No, oh no, no, oh gosh. You know what? Amazingly, didn't earn a single achievement. That's really weird. Wonder why I didn't earn any achievements. Huh. I'm like looking at this, I'm like, huh. Weird. Maybe it's a good time to move on to the next game.